Okay, it is 9:43 a.m. I had one trade with SYXX, and I really hate this stock and the way it trades. It's so jumpy and disgusting. It's pretty hard to read the price action, but I did see this downtrend here. I did see that it had a gap down. It even got to the 46 level, and then it just started to shoot up towards the sky, and it was really looking like it was trying to just break this 52 level. I did get in at 934, which was right here at 519. It was really looking like it was going to break out of the range, and then of course, SYXX is a little jumpy, bipolar looking stock. It started to look like it was going to turn around and fail, and I did get out at 936, which was right here at 50, yeah, this 51 level. So I got out at 51 and I got in right here at 519 when it was looking like it was going to break the level. It did downtrend below VWAP, and now it could try to do it. It could try to break the 52 level and do something cool. There is a big seller there at 517. I'll continue to watch this, but yeah, I'm glad I cut it really quickly. I had this thing on a leash because it just trades all ugly. And the thing that I went over Friday really helped out when I saw, okay, I see all these red prints, but does it really mean anything? As you can see right now, these little red prints, although it looks really bad, it's not really that significant because you take into consideration that these are very small amounts of shares. I mean, like this is 700 shares, right? 700 shares is 35 bucks. So even though it looks scary looking at all these red prints, you have to look at the volume. This is a considerable one. This one just wiped out. I think there was somebody maybe here at the bait. I honestly don't know. I haven't been paying attention. But that's what you take into consideration. Not these little baby prints, but how much volume is going through. So I'll continue to watch this. Maybe it can be aggressive and dip and hold VWAP and not get below it. And then it could try to turn around and break the 52 level, or maybe this thing will just sell off. A lot of volume was dumped. So, yeah, I'll make an update later. I'll still be looking at SYXX. There isn't really anything else that I'm looking at. I'm just gonna focus on this one for now. Okay, it is 9:51. I did try one more time when it was looking like it was trying to turn around. I liked it how there was a big seller with 100,000 shares. Now, wow, that's huge. 500,000 shares at 525. Let's see if this thing can break 54. I haven't seen a bidder this big today with SYXX. Yeah, I don't see why I want to do something very volatile. We have 545 at the ask. Yeah, maybe this is going to begin another one of those high spread uptrends, although I'll be honest, this one's looking weaker than it has been before. And it makes sense because it was down like 20+% on the day when it opened. Okay, so I did get in at 948, which was right here, and that was exactly at yeah, I got in at 51. So right here at 948, I got in. It was looking like it was doing the thing that I said in the other recording where it might be aggressive to try to hold VWAP and not dip below it. And then it's going to uptrend. It's doing exactly what I wanted it to do. I could have been a little more patient. I could have sold in two pieces like I've been trying to. And that would have helped me be a lot more profitable in this trade right here. But I just felt really uneasy, but I think maybe next time if I get a setup like this, it doesn't have to be the stock. But if I'm in the same situation, I like to be able to be a part of this and sell in two pieces or maybe more than that. Again, I got in at 948 at 51, which was right here. And I did get out when it was just not doing anything. It had a run up here, then it downtrended, and then it looks like it was going to break 52. But I'll be honest, I think I got scared just seeing all these red prints. But I did see one that had like 16,000 shares, and I just thought maybe it's going to blip above this 52 level, trade around it a little, and then it just sells off. Maybe that was a little too unrealistic. But I did get out at 951 at 52 and a half. So right here, 951. I got out at 52 and a half. I got out right here. And again, I was in right here. I'm pretty sure I made back what I lost on the other trade, and now I'm going to be up just a little bit. And it's nice that I didn't even trade this thing as well as I could have. I could have been a lot more profitable, which means there's room for improvement. It's not like I'm doing the absolute best and I'm maxed out and or something like that. There's plenty of room for opportunity for me to get better. Still happy that I saw the price action and I thought it was going to hold VWAP just by the way it was trading, and I was right to call that. I'll keep looking, but I don't see anything else that I'm interested. I guess this one was a panic bounce play right here. I wouldn't have minded of yeah, I wouldn't have mind trying to trade this one, but I didn't see this one. A little spready right here, but yeah, this is cool. Okay, I didn't see that one. If this one has more volume and it starts to uptrend for more than 3 green days, this thing can be a morning panic bounce play potential. That's really about it. I'm going to keep looking for more setups and watching what SYXX does ultimately. You know, normally by now I'd be at like 56, but yeah, it's probably just a bit weaker. Maybe because it's just later in the pattern, but this is all I have for right now. Okay, it is 8:14 p.m. and I am here to call it off. Overall, it was pretty much a scratch day. I was up $2.10, trading SYXX twice, and looking at my notes in my trading journal, it actually, when I did the math, I actually should have traded twice the amount of shares, 7,500 shares, because I bought in at a much lower price compared to my first trade right here. And in theory, I could have made a lot more. And this was another uptrending stock, VRUS. I did add it to the watch list, and it looks like it did do an intraday breakout later in the day, which was a pretty nice run up from this 20 sub penny level of 27, which is a lot in terms of percentage. And SYXX, you know, did offer that opportunity there, and I did get a little better, definitely a lot better since I first started to see the stock trading this choppy price action. I actually was interested in MULN, but I never really took it. I did like how it had this uptrend right here, and then it kind of came back under VWAP for the first time since the market opened, but I didn't think there was that much room for it to uptrend, but it actually did do it, and it went from the 150s to the 160s, made a higher low, it held VWAP a little better, almost like SYXX, and then it made another move to the high 160s, and that was pretty much it before it sold off, and it didn't do much more. GESI, if I were to have seen it, I were to have tried, you know, this panic setup right here, or at least I should have. And then at this point, it started to run out of volume. It was very jumpy with a very wide spread, and it was kind of interesting how I held the day lows, and then it uptrended. Even though this isn't something I would have traded, it's nice to see a pattern develop like this because I would have expected it to maybe potentially break the day low and downtrend even more. And I don't really want to be in a setup like that when it's not trading with that much volume. GTOR. Okay, I was about to say this one looks a lot like GESI. Nothing really interesting with this one. If it can break the day high and continue to uptrend the high of this day, this could be nice. But yeah, that's really about it. Plenty of opportunity to have done better with SYXX on the second trade. I could have made a lot more if I sold in pieces, which would have been ideal. And yeah, that was another opportunity again with that VRUS stock. So plenty of room for improvement, and that's a good thing. That's all I have for today.